My name is James and I'm from Chicago. I was born and raised there, and I actually just moved down to Atlanta about 2 years ago.
My name is Sarah Hagberg, and I am an occupational therapy student earning my master's degree at Brenau University.
Sarah grew up in the exact opposite situation I did from a faith standpoint. She grew up in this it's a strong Christian home.
And his family would attend church on major holidays, Christmas, Easter, and such.
It just didn't really mean a lot to me at a younger age. I really didn't get it.
In my high school days, my faith really started to fade. I really wouldn't have called myself a Christian, but I knew God was real.
When Sarah and I first met, both of us kind of were on the same page when it came to faith.
So when I came down here, I was yearning for a sense of community, so I started opening up my heart to the idea of going to church again.
So I moved down to Atlanta and I met my new boss, and instantly we clicked. As we got to know each other, he invited me to church.
So James and I started going to church, actually with James's boss. It was huge, it was loud.
I think it was actually Journey that they were playing that particular day in church, and it was just something that I wasn't used to.
I didn't really know what he was making of it. I knew that I was interested, but still not so sure.
And then a man on a screen walks across, and I said, "What? Where's the real person?"
So when I decided to sign up for Starting Point, it was kind of spontaneous. At the end of the service, I told him, all right, I'm gonna go sign up for Starting Point. And he just kind of walked in there with me.
I kind of took one of the iPads and I looked at it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this separate from Sarah, but I'm gonna do it for Sarah.
I turned to him and said, really? You wanna do this? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? So we both signed up.
My first day at Starting Point was an experience, for sure.
There were women from all different faiths and walks of life with very different stories.
I was like, who are these people and what are they gonna try to tell me?
They brought up questions that I never even considered that someone else might have.
The leaders are they're so good about handling questions and just really not telling you this is what it is. They really want you to seek out your own answers.
Starting Point was very intimidating at first, but when we got through to the end of it, it had completely changed our outlook on life.
Starting Point really opened my eyes to faith as a place of love rather than this thing you had to go to.
Certainly I'd heard about a personal God growing up, but now I actually understand what that means. I would say that because of Starting Point, now we have a united future and we are walking towards the same goal.